Welcome, super smarties. Let the learning begin. Oh, wait. I guess I don't need this, right? You're not actually here in my hallway. This social distancing thing, and now the pandemic. We have to be safe. See, I'm being safe. I'm so safe that even on a videotape, I'm protected from the virus. And you are too. I don't have it. You don't have it either, so I guess I'll take this off because you're not actually here. But if you go out, here is advice from Super Teacher. Wear one of these, okay? Protect you, protect others. But we're safer at home. I don't know you're watching this video, so I don't know how safe you are. Okay, so we're going to change up our calendar a little bit. I had an opportunity to get a few more things out of my classroom because we have to close it for the whole year because we're not reopening this year. And one of the things I took was this from my teachers union, BTA. Yay, teachers! Yay, teacher union! We have a great union and even better teachers. Well, our union's great because of our great teachers. So it's keep calm and teach on. Good advice to me and all your newly uncredentialed teachers, your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, all the rest of them. They need this advice too. Keep calm and teach on. Actually, my advice to you is just survive. Just stay alive. Stay alive, people. That's all you need to do. We'll figure it out when they come back. We're teachers after all. We got this. We got this. We got this. Stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, I'll stop singing so you can stay alive. Have a reason to stay alive. I'll stop singing. Okay, so yesterday was not Saturday. So we're going to eliminate the information that is no longer relevant. But one of the reasons I left it up is because if you are putting this into your notebook, you should very easily be able to turn back a page or look across the page. When you open up your notebook, it's called a spread, the 2 pages. So if you put this entry on the left-hand side of the spread, you very easily could see it today and lift the information that's pertinent for today. Otherwise, you could just turn the page, reference back, and turn the page back over. Because while I want it in your schema, in your smart brain, if it isn't quite there on automaticity, then referencing a smart chart or a board or your own work is a really good strategy. And one of the things good learners do is use all the strategies they need to be successful. So if we leave this information up, we can very easily delete parts we don't need, move up the information that's pertinent and relevant to today, and then we don't have to rely so heavily on remembering everything, which sometimes can take a lot of time and a lot of effort. I want to take our time and effort at looking at our microlesson. So yesterday wasn't Saturday. It was the first day of the week, not the last day of the week. It was Sunday. It's a compound word. So I'm going to take my handy dandy magic eraser and I'm going to eliminate Saturday. Nothing like an eraser to make the past just disappear. So yesterday was, I need a face space. This is going to be brace. Brace the face space. So brace yourself. He's going to hold some space for us. Yesterday was face space. Sunday. Sun. Capital S-U-N. And the chunk we know. D-A-Y. It's just a telling sentence, so we put a period. Just a stopping mark. So today is not Sunday because yesterday can't be Sunday and today be Sunday. We don't have a time machine or any kind of machine where we can cross time yet. Today is the day that comes after Sunday, is the first day of the school week, and here we are in hallway school. Let's see. Monday. Nice job. And here it is, one day after Sunday, the day below the Sunday on my chart. Today is, here you go, Brace, Monday, capital M-O-N-D-A-Y. And then let's put a period. So yesterday was Sunday, today is Monday, tomorrow will be not Monday. So let's go down here. Sunday, Monday, and it's the first T day. Tuesday. So I need to erase this Monday. And check over here. Capital Tuesday. And there's a period. Yesterday was Sunday. Today is Monday. Tomorrow will be Tuesday. Did you notice I was tracking with my pointer finger? Make sure you use the pointer finger on your dominant hand. The hand that holds the pen or the pencil. Now, I was still holding the pen, so I used my non-dominant hand, and I also didn't want to cross over in front of you. But when you are tracking, I want you to make sure that whichever hand holds your pencil, you tuck and point, and you touch and tell. And you sweep from left to right, then you come back, left to right. So today is not Sunday, Monday. Capital M-O-N-D-A-Y, comma. April, it's still April, but it's not the 5th. It's one more than 5. 5 and one more is, I'm going to hold 5 in my head and count on. 5, 6. 5 and one more is 6. Add a left angle, come down, loop right around. That is how we get our kicks when we make a 6. And it's still 2020. Or we could just use numbers. Remember, I put them in parentheses because that tells us which operation to do in math later. It's still the 4th month, but it's not the 5th day. It's the 6th day, and it's still the 20th year. Today is Monday, April 6, 2020, or 4-6-20. So I'm going to move this down so you more easily can see my work here. Here it comes. Get ready for it. Not the aquarium, not the movies, not the mountains. It's better than all of those things. Beep, beep, honk, honk. Climb aboard. It's time for a learning field trip. Climb on the bus. Time to build up some schema. Time for a little snack. Schema snack. Little brain bite, just a little nibble. Not a full-on lesson. Okay, it's maybe not better than the aquarium, but we can't go to the aquarium, so play along with me. Use your good imagination. It's awesome. Awesome. Stay calm. Learning field trip. It's the only one you get to do right now. The only way you get to leave your house is in your good imagination. So come join me on my learning field trip. Okay, we've been looking at words in a whole lot of different ways. And today what we're going to do is look at them in context. So we're trying to figure out which word best fits in a sentence based on the context of the sentence. And what we're going to look for is all the cues and clues that tell us what most makes sense. Now the schema you're going to rely on here is going to be your own life experience. Things that you've done, things that you've heard, things that you've read, places you've been, people you know, stories you've heard. That's the schema that's going to play into your understanding of finding the word in context. So I'm going to look carefully. Here are my two choices. This is a square, and this is a heart. And my square is red, and my heart is blue. So that's the information that I need to know. One of these is going to fit best in this sentence. Something is missing. We need to find it, figure out what it is, and then plug it in so the whole sentence will make sense. The blank is red. The blank is red. Now, if you couldn't see it, could you answer this? No, you couldn't. You could see the words square and heart, but you wouldn't know which one was what. Red. So the blank is doesn't give us any information. We know one of these words has to fit in there, but we can't really tell which one till we come to the last word of the sentence. Brace yourself. Right. This is what we're looking at. So when we're thinking of a context clue, here's our clue. Red. A little light should go off in our brain. Ding, 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 ding. This is telling us red, 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 red. Something is red. So when we look at our choices, even if we couldn't read these words, if we could figure out which of these is red, we would know which one belongs in context. So which of these is red? The square, of course. So are we going to fill a heart into this sentence or square? A square. The square is red. So I'm going to circle the square because that one most makes sense. Let's look at the second one. Here we see, I know I don't draw fabulous, but let me tell you what it says in case, here, look at the word. Bat. 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 It's a bat. Not like the kind that fly. It's, yeah, the kind that do what? Yeah, that hit a ball, like you could use it in baseball. Okay, so that's a bat. And this is a, I know it's hard to tell, but it's the best I could draw. It's a, let's look at the letters, that'll help us. B, k, b, b, not a book, a book. It's a book, okay? So the blue one is a bat, and the red one is a book. So now if they ask us about the color, we now know. So now let's look at the sentence. We play ball with a blank. We don't play it with a blank. We have to fill in one of these words fits in this context. So we play. We could play school and then we would use a book, right? So that could work. And we could certainly play with a bat. So either of those right now work. So up to this point, we play doesn't support it. We play with a, could we play with a bat? Sure. Could we play with a book? Sure. So we have to find the word that triggers our brain to say ding, 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 ding. This is our clue. That's going to drive what the context is calling for. We play ball with a bat or a book. I hope you don't play with a book. Although you stay inside long enough, you might start using your books to play ball. Maybe that's the only thing you can use in your house, too, some socks and a book. Okay, shh, don't tell your on-suburban providers I told you that. Don't tell my kids either, they'll probably do it. And they'll probably use their stinky socks, which is even worse. Or we run away from the stinky sock game. We play ball with a, not with a book. We play ball and ball, ding, ding, ding. Here's our light bulb moment. This is telling us, pay attention. Ball is going to tell us that we need something that goes with a ball, and it's going to be a bat. The square is red. We play ball with a bat. Now this is going to be a little bit different down here because we see a picture of a pig. A pig is here. So here is a pig. And what's that? It's a cow. A cow is here. So here's a cow, and here's a pig. Oh, now look at this. It has a sign, has a flag on the top. I know you haven't seen one in a really long time, so this is going to be very, very foreign to you. But this is where you typically would go to learn and see your teachers and your friends. And you'd stay there all day and come out smarter than you got there. It's a school. School. Remember, Megamind calls it a school. A school. It should be school, but I'm not Megamind. I'm just a teacher. School. So this is showing a school. Now look at down here. I know it kind of looks like a house, but there's a fence and some bushes. Here's what should give you the biggest tip, okay? Ding, ding, ding. It's a silo. Looks kind of like a giant thermos standing next to this building. And where would you find a silo? On a, let's look at the letters. R of star. Farm. A farm. A farm. So here's a school and here's a farm. We are at a Which one of these places are we at if we are seeing a pig and a cow? A pig is here, a cow is here. Now we have been gone from school so long, it is possible that on the playground there are cows and pigs. But I was there today and I did not see a cow and I did not see a pig. Not at school anyway. So where would you typically find a pig and a cow? On a farm. Ding, 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 ding. So which of these will we circle? The one on the top or the one on the bottom? The one on the bottom. The pig and the cow. Those are our ding, 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 ding identifiers. They tell our smart brain to tap our schema. Even if we'd never been there, if we've read a story about one or heard about one, and even if we had never read a story or heard about them or been there, we've been to school, and we know that when we go to school, unless they're in the form of a puppet, we do not see pigs and cows at school. We just don't. So that was a great job of using context. Outstanding. What I'd like you to do is either transfer this information the way you see it here into your notebook, onto a piece of paper, or a whiteboard, or a white mat, so you get the practice of writing. Or you can ask someone at your house to make some other sentences and draw some pictures, sketch some little pictures at the end, and you try filling them in. It's also a possibility that you could extend the learning doing that. So this is a really good game for a home support provider to play with you. And home support providers could also play it orally. That means I would tell you some things you might find somewhere, and you would have to figure out what they are. So like this. Towels and floaties and lifeguards. Where do you think I am? Towels and floaties and lifeguards. I'm at the pool. I could also be at the beach. So that's another way that you could possibly play. And learner, you could think of your own good ideas of context. Where are we? You could play this as you walk up and down the hall at your house, or up and down the street, or later when you get back in your car and take a ride. You could say, where are we? You see a cash register, and there is food, and there are vegetables and cereal boxes. And later there will actually even be toilet paper and paper towels on the shelves. Where are we, Mom and Dad? Where are we, Grandma and Grandpa? Not heaven, we're still on earth. It's called the grocery store. So that'll be a fun game that you could play too. All right, I love sharing this time with you. I look forward to sharing more information on a different video when I get to dump out my schema out of my smart brain, and hopefully you get to just scoop it all up and stick it into yours. Until later, have some pride. Put it inside. Say, feels good. Goes right to love. Here's some love. Don't keep that for later. Use that right now, because, you got to feel the love. Can you feel the love? Keep the pride for later. Good. All right. Super teacher.